Hello, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we have a fascinating topic on the table that delves into the evolving relationship between public figures, the media, and the ongoing debate over privacy and journalistic ethics. Specifically, we're going to examine how Vanessa Feltz, a well-known British broadcaster, has dramatically shifted her position following Prince Harry's recent legal victory against news group newspapers (NGN). As the dust settles on this significant legal battle, we see Vanessa Feltz taking a fresh look at the circumstances surrounding media ethics, press freedom, and the way public figures like Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are treated in the media. The impact of this shift on both the public and media practices is immense, so let's break it all down. The saga between Prince Harry and news group newspapers (NGN), which publishes The Sun and the now-defunct News of the World, is far from a new one. Over the years, Prince Harry has been vocal about the invasion of his privacy, particularly concerning his relationship with Meghan Markle and the ongoing media harassment they both faced. Prince Harry's battle centered on allegations of phone tapping, the use of private investigators, and other illegal tactics employed by the British press to obtain personal and often sensitive information about him and his family. Prince Harry's lawsuit was filed alongside others from several high-profile figures, including Elton John and other prominent personalities, all of whom claimed they were victims of unlawful information gathering by the tabloids. This type of behavior, which was rampant during the 1990s and early 2000s, became a widespread issue within British media outlets, particularly after the infamous phone hacking scandal that led to the closure of the News of the World in 2011. In January 2025, the case reached a stunning settlement as news group newspapers agreed to pay substantial damages to Prince Harry and issued a public apology for its actions. This legal victory for Prince Harry was not just a personal triumph but a major blow to the media giant. NGN publicly acknowledged the unlawful methods used to gather private information about the Duke, including tapping his phone and using private investigators to track his movements. The publisher's acknowledgement of these actions, alongside their apology, sent shockwaves through the British media landscape, sparking public debates about privacy rights, journalistic ethics, and accountability. For Prince Harry, this settlement marked the culmination of years of tireless work in challenging the media's treatment of him and his family. In an emotional statement, Harry shared how his life had been shaped by media intrusion, noting the deep psychological toll it took on him, his family, and his relationship with Meghan Markle. This victory was seen as a major step toward protecting the rights of public figures against unjust media practices. Vanessa Feltz, a seasoned media personality and outspoken critic of public figures who challenge the press, has long been a vocal advocate for the free press. Over the years, Feltz has often stated that while public figures deserve respect and should be protected from invasive tactics, they also bear a responsibility to be open to scrutiny. She expressed concerns about the potential consequences of restricting the media's ability to investigate and report on public figures. In numerous interviews and appearances, Feltz has emphasized the need for a delicate balance between press freedom and an individual's right to privacy. She often pointed out that as celebrities or royals step into the public eye, they accept a certain level of exposure. For Feltz, legal actions against the press, such as lawsuits over privacy violations, risk undermining the media's role in holding powerful individuals accountable. While she acknowledged that the press has at times crossed ethical lines, she remained largely skeptical of legal battles waged by public figures against the media. When it came to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, Feltz was particularly critical. She often argued that the couple's decision to challenge the press, especially after their high-profile departure from royal duties, only intensified the media frenzy around them. She believed their approach added fuel to the fire, drawing more attention to their lives and actions. Feltz's public statements indicated that she believed Harry and Meghan should either accept the consequences of their public roles or find ways to manage their image within the confines of their celebrity status. So, what has changed? After Prince Harry's landmark legal victory over NGN, Vanessa Feltz's stance seems to have undergone a noticeable shift. In early 2025, she began to voice a more measured perspective on the issue of press freedom and privacy rights. On several occasions, Feltz publicly acknowledged the significance of the case and highlighted the importance of holding media organizations accountable for their actions. In her coverage of the case on This Morning and other platforms, Feltz carefully explained the legal implications of the case, emphasizing that the settlement and public apology from NGN were significant steps in acknowledging the unlawful practices employed by the media. Feltz's nuanced approach appeared to soften her previous stance, indicating that she recognized the severity of Prince Harry's experience and the need for the media to respect the privacy of public figures, even those in the royal family. While she continued to champion the need for a free press, Feltz's acknowledgement of the wrongdoing by NGN was a significant departure from her earlier commentary. She highlighted that certain boundaries had clearly been crossed in Prince Harry's case and that this settlement was an important moment in addressing these concerns. This marked a clear change in her outlook and displayed a growing awareness of the complexities involved in balancing press freedom with respect for individual privacy. The public's reaction to Feltz's shift has been mixed. Some viewers expressed their appreciation for her willingness to reconsider her position, especially in light of the undeniable wrongdoing that was acknowledged by NGN. For these individuals, Feltz's shift represented a sign of intellectual honesty and integrity. They were pleased to see her acknowledging that the media must be held accountable for crossing ethical lines and that legal actions, when necessary, are legitimate means for public figures to protect themselves. On the other hand, many of Feltz's longtime fans and followers, who shared her previous concerns about media lawsuits, expressed confusion and frustration at her change in opinion. For some, it felt like a sudden reversal, one that was driven by public pressure or a desire to stay relevant in a shifting media environment. Critics suggested that Feltz might be trying to align herself with the growing public sentiment, as many were beginning to rally behind Harry and Meghan due to the mounting evidence of unlawful media practices. This mixed reaction from the public highlights the complex dynamics at play when public figures like Feltz shift their views on contentious issues. As someone who has built a career on voicing her opinions on media ethics, Feltz's change of heart is bound to provoke strong reactions from both her supporters and detractors. Prince Harry's legal victory and Vanessa Feltz's evolving perspective are part of a broader movement within the UK media landscape that is demanding more ethical practices and accountability from the press. With increasing public awareness of the destructive impact of media intrusion, more and more people are starting to call out the press for its unethical behavior, especially regarding personal privacy. This case has sparked a renewed conversation about the need to protect individuals' rights to privacy, particularly those in the public eye who often have no choice but to live under a microscope. It also calls into question the responsibility of the press in reporting news in a way that does not harm individuals, families, or society at large. As public figures and the public continue to grapple with these issues, the conversation around press freedom and privacy will undoubtedly continue to evolve. What is becoming clear is that the press must operate within ethical guidelines, particularly when dealing with personal information that can cause real harm. In this light, Prince Harry's case against NGN represents a key turning point in the ongoing debate about the balance between freedom of the press and protecting individual rights. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth analysis on ongoing events and media-related topics. Let us know your thoughts on Vanessa Feltz's shift and Prince Harry's victory in the comments below.